Hi there, welcome to Big V TV. Great to have you with us. Division 2 men heading into the penultimate round, and I'll tell you what, the top 5's not done yet. Craigie Burn are hanging in there at the moment. It's not done, Steve-O.
What is it? 1, 2. Oh.
It's not done because Craigie
mathematically
Burn,
it's not
if
done.
Collingwood lose this week,
But I'm cool. I think it's done. I'm cool.
If Collingwood lose this week and Craigie Burn win, okay, hear me out.
Which can happen.
If Collingwood lose this week and Craigie Burn win,
8 and 9.
Craigie Burn and Collingwood play each other in the last game.
And Collingwood win.
If Craigie Burn win that and get head to head, I think there's 4 points that separate them.
The top 5 is well and truly alive.
Well and truly.
I didn't. Yeah.
Northeast 94 defeated Pakenham 91. Now, I want to talk about this game. Lloyd Wright off the bench, 28. In fact, Northeast are flying. The Wright brothers both did very, very well on the weekend.
And Webby.
Did you get that joke, by the way? The Wright brothers?
Apparently
flying?
some sort of...
The bushies are flying?
Apparently some sort of...
and Webby. Webby was very good as well. Northeast get up by 3. Ben Gaze had 24 for Pakenham. Now, Pakenham, their last 2 losses, Steve-O, have been against the bottom 2 teams.
Yep.
The bottom 2 teams.
They have, but
Pakenham.
The good news is that their performances against the best teams have been very good, and they are the teams they'll be coming up against in the finals. So no fear.
Why do they just sleep against the bottom teams?
Maybe they just don't take them seriously, underrate them, and get caught napping.
Gazy messaged me during the week. He said he's actually more interested in going out in Wodonga than he was the game.
And it's a great place to go out.
Pretty sure the game was...
It's a 4 o'clock game.
No, it was 2, yeah.
It's a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, it's what they do up there, because everything closes at 7:30.
That's right, they had the Albury, the triple header.
Yeah, no, everything closes at 7. It's a great place to go out to. Some of those places just come alive after 7 p.m. Just on this, Lloyd Wright. Now, Lloyd Wright continues to come off the pine.
Yeah.
Now, they won the game, so they're probably going to say Justin gets stuffed. What do you know?
That's right.
Is there any chance that Lloyd Wright could get a start any of these days?
Maybe they're going for the theory they want a scoring punch off the bench.
That's right. Because
it
hasn't worked for him very
Northeast
well.
actually have been putting in some submissions that they want a 6 Man of the Year category at the awards night.
Lloydie's been on the phone, has he?
Yeah, and they know that Lloydie would be a
Mrs.
shoo-in.
Wright's been on the phone, has she?
And gone, this is 6 Man of the Year 2016.
Here we go.
Slide that one in.
Yeah, we know what's going on. All right, we're with you, bushies. We see where you're coming from. Western Port 56 lost their 2nd game in a row. Went down to Coburg 59. Paris Dixon 20 for Coburg. They're very good on the road, the Giants. Matt Astley had 18 for Western Port. That's Rick's dad, Rick Astley. That's his...
I always knew this joke was coming.
That's Matt's...
Didn't even put in the notes.
That's Matt's old man, Rick Astley.
Yeah.
Coburg went on the road. And they're in great form, the Giants. Western Port have lost their last 2 to Mornington and Coburg. Should we be worried about Bad Santa and the crew down there? Should we be worried?
Yes, unless they're just resting before finals. They just want to rest a couple of players and get their losses which they need. There
you go, there's another one. See, he jumps on the board. It's a loss they had to have, but it's 2 of them. Anywho,
so you need some losses.
I'm just trying to give them some.
The answer to your question is no. We're not panicking.
Jeez, you guys have been satisfied this year losing 17.
We needed them.
13 and 3. There's still a game clear on top of the ladder with 2 rounds to go. No panic at this stage.
Is it a concern that Western Port aren't a high-scoring team, Steve-O?
No, because defence wins championships, and once you get to the finals, different kettle of fish.
It's just that you've put down there, Justin, please ask me if it's a concern if Western Port are a low-scoring team. So I've done that. I've asked the question like you've asked.
Fine.
Maccabi 77, their season's done now. They went down to Collingwood 79. Yarrav Amaram, very good, 22 and 20. No Benji to me. He's missed a lot of games recently. Maybe an injury. Manny Hendricks, the guitar man, 31 points, 6 steals, stepped up, drained some threes. Collingwood get the win. Collingwood hang on to 5th position.
They do.
But they are not set in stone yet.
But their players are coming back into form. Maduk Mohammed, I think he started.
Yeah, very good.
Started double-double.
And he had a dub-dub. And he's been quiet this year. So if he can get going at the back end of the year...
I'm going to look up something.
Stop checking your Pokemon.
No, I can guarantee you now. I am not one of these Pokemon flogs walking around in a daze in the middle of nowhere chasing things that don't bloody exist.
Just make sure you go to the park.
I am.
What are you checking?
I'm looking up the ladder for a second. Just go on to the next game.
Cool.
I want to check something.
So
out.
Oakley 64 went down to Mornington 85. Oakley actually had a few more players this week because last week they suited up with 6.
Yes, true.
They got 8 or 9 on board this week, but couldn't get the job done.
Cole Slack's played a lot of basketball.
Yeah, 11 points to him. Adam Ballinger 17 points, leading the way for Mornington. And in the final game of the round, Altona 70 went down to Craigieburn 80. Good to see Jonathan Maybank in the lineup, 25 points.
He can't qualify. He can't qualify for finals if they make it, can he?
No, I don't think he would have played enough games.
No.
But
why hasn't he played enough games? Was he?
Well, he
Where's
wasn't
waiting for a visa.
He was waiting for.
It's not ideal.
First 16 rounds.
That's right, for the 3/4 of the year. But Jonathan Maybank can certainly pave the way for Craigieburn to make finals.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely he can. Take us through the ladder, because I'm going to bring something up in a moment, which is what I'm looking up.
Western Port 13 and 3, Mornington 12 and 4, Coburg and Pakenham now tied for third at 11 and 5, Collingwood in 5th 9 and 7. Then 2 games back, Craigieburn 7 and 9, Maccabi 6 and 10, Altona and North East both 4 and 12, and Oakley 3 and 13. Now a bit of info on the Collingwood Craigieburn matchup. Dustin.
Well, let's go through the games this weekend first.
Sure.
Can we do that? Round 17, Craigieburn, Maccabi. Craigieburn must win. Must. Otherwise their season's done, and they will win.
Yep.
Depends if Benji Tamir plays.
That's true. Benji can be a big difference.
No, Craigieburn will win.
Okay.
Got to win. Season's on the line. If they lose this, they're done.
If Benji's playing, Maccabi's got it. If he's not,
Who are you going
win.
for?
I'm going for Craigieburn.
Mornington, Pakenham.
Mornington.
I'm going Mornington at home.
Mornington.
Every chance those two teams will clash somewhere during the finals as well. Altona take on Oakley.
Altona.
I'm going Gators.
Altona will win, which means Oakley will get relegated. I'll wait.
Down to Division 3 men.
Down to D3, that's right. Coburg take on Collingwood. Now, this is a big game. If Collingwood win, they're in. They cannot miss out if they win. They're done. They're in, regardless of what happens last round. They're in. If Collingwood can beat Coburg at Coburg.
It's a bit of a local rivalry.
I think Collingwood can win.
You think they can?
Yeah, I think they will too. I actually think Collingwood can upset Coburg, and it will be an upset.
I am with Steve on this one. Collingwood will win.
I'm going Giants to win that game. Coburg's in ripping
they
touch. They're probably the informed team in the competition.
Lost Spreewell, which may hurt in the next couple of weeks. But,
Coburg to win.
I think
so I want to build it up for the last
I
round.
knew that was
Western Port take on North East.
North East.
So Western Port to lose their 3rd game in a row.
Yep.
They did only score 56
And
points.
you don't reckon
They only scored 56
But
points.
you said bloody defence wins.
Yeah, but they just can't score enough.
But
North
they
East
only
scored
gave up
94.
59.
Yeah, North East are in form. They're primed and ready to upset the finals structure. They loved it. Thanks for the shout out, boys, on Twitter. Loved it.
I'm confused as hell.
Throwing up.
So you think Western
finals
Port are gone?
conundrums.
You think Western Port are gone? If Western Port lose that 3rd game in the row...
Go on, they can still be top.
Mate, if Western Port lose that 3rd in a row, they drop to North East, you can write them off,
No, they're
mate.
not gone.
Do you think North East will seriously win that game?
Yes.
By how much?
3 points.
I'm going Western Port.
I think they'll actually be closer than we what the ladder would suggest.
You've only got to win by 1 for it to be a win, Jeffo.
But Western Port.
I think Western Port as well. So, if Coburg beats Collingwood
Yes.
and Craigieburn beats Maccabi, that'll take Collingwood to 9 and 8. Craigieburn will be 8 and 9. In round 18, they play against each other.
Okay.
Craigieburn has to win to make it. Head-to-head won't come into it because Craigieburn earlier this season beat Collingwood by 4. So it's just straight. Don't worry about head-to-head because if Collingwood wins, they're clear anyway. It's straight out. Craigieburn will have to win that last game and they'll have them on head-to-head anyway. That's what it'll come down to. If Craigieburn beats Maccabi this week and Coburg beats Collingwood, if Collingwood beats Coburg this weekend, done. No change.
Very interesting.
They're in.
Interesting finish
Could be a
to
big
the season.
final round.
Well, it could be a big round 17 coming up this weekend. A lot on the line for the All-Stars. And that'll be their first ever Big V final series, by the way, if they win this week
Looking forward
and
to
lock
it.
it in.
Well, Manny did it for him.
So there you go.
Potentially.
Have a great week. Get out there and support your team's penultimate round coming up in Division 2 men. We'll be back next week on Big V TV.